Good evening, everyone. Today you're watching The Caleb Show. I'm your host, Caleb Cagle. And today we're talking about Halloween, the holiday where you get to dress up in a silly costume, go to strangers' doors, say trick or treat, and get free candy. Such an inventive holiday. We wonder where it came from. But that's what we're talking about today. Where did it come from? It all begins in the UK. I know, right? 2,000 years ago with the Celtics and their fun holiday called Snowin'. Weird pronunciation, weird spelling. Believed on November 1st, which was their new year, the world between the dead and the living will blur a little bit, letting spirits cross into our world. And so they celebrated Snowin' as a way to commemorate them, in a sense. Now I can't exactly tell you what they did do, as I'd probably get in trouble with the YouTube channel. And Mr. Dodson, honestly. But they would wear costumes, usually made of dead animal hides, to ward them off. And they did this for a long time, until about 43 AD, when the Romans had conquered most of their territory. And over those 400 years, two Roman festivals combined with Snowin', those being Brylee, a day in late October where Romans commemorated the passing of the dead, so kind of similar to Snowin', and a day to honor Pomon, the Roman goddess of fruit and trees. After the Romans and Celtics, we have Christianity, as on May 13th, 609 AD, Pope Boniface IV dedicated the Parthenon in Rome to honor all Christian martyrs, and a Catholic feast for All Martyrs' Day was established. Later on, Pope Gregory III expanded the festival to include saints as well as all martyrs, not just Christian ones, and moved the festival from May 13th to November 1st. By the 19th century, the influence of Christianity had spread into the Celtic lands, where gradually mixed with and was supplemented old Celtic rituals. In the year 1000, the church made All Souls' Day on November 2nd. To honor the dead, it was widely believed that Christianity was trying to replace the Celtic Festival of the Dead. It was so called All Hallows or All Hallowmas Day, later on All Hallowmas Eve, and now Halloween. We got Christianity's All Hallowmas Eve. We're now going to go to the new world called America. The celebration of Halloween in New England was limited due to rigid Protestant beliefs. However, Halloween was recognized in Maryland and in some of the southern colonies. As beliefs of different ethnic groups came in America, they would start to mesh with Halloween and start to make a very distinct version of Halloween. The first celebration started as public parties and events. That celebration was related to the recent harvest. This continued on until the second half of the 19th century, when Irish immigrants came to America due to the Irish potato famine, which would help populate Halloween by turn of the century. During this time period, America began to dress up in costumes and go house to house asking for food or money. This practice is a predecessor to trick-or-treating, and, well, kind of evolved to modern day. But this gets to the most important question of Halloween. Why do we get candies from strangers? Simply put, by the 1920s and 30s, Halloween had become more of a community tradition, but also vandalism was happening at schools and other communities. So in the 1950s, the biggest geniuses came together and decided to give children candy on Halloween as a bribe. Now, is this an effective bribe? Depends on the teacher you're asking here at Hickman County High School. Some have gotten TP'd more often than others. I want to briefly talk about some AV news. We're going to be having a new Halloween film called Friday the 67th coming out at the end of this week. And I'm going to be real with y'all. I have been alive for 17 years. I have seen the mid-2010 internet. I have seen the current 2025 internet. And in all that time, I believe I have never found a meme so stupid as 6'7". But either way, we're doing a movie over it. Maybe one day we'll have the Caleb movie. Just kidding. This episode takes like 3 days to edit for about 5 minutes of this episode. So if we're having like a 10 to 30 minute long movie, that's a lot of editing. But also, lastly, a special thank you to Mackenzie for proofreading and editing most of this script, because I am illiterate. But back to you all. I hope you have a good Halloween. I hope to see you soon. Again, maybe I'll be talking about something else. Maybe trains again. You never know with me. Thank you for watching.